leaves broken like clouds above. Drift away, what shall I say to let you know the way I feel? Should I cry out loud that love is real, or simply believe forever my love?
You may be seated. Family and friends, we have gathered in joy to celebrate Dorine Colabella and Michael DeConti's declaration of a lifelong commitment and the union of their two families. Amidst the turmoil of our world with all of life's struggles and concerns, it is with deep joy and a sense of awe that we pause to affirm the power of love and the blessings of God and life. As we gather to witness this union and celebrate this love, may we also celebrate the blessings of love that in their many forms sustain us all. May the union of these two individuals call us to renew our vows of love and commitment to our dear friends, relatives, and spouses. In the act of marriage, two families become interwoven. The resulting tapestry draws on traditions, memories, and relationships woven over generations. You who have come in support bear a diversity and an abundance of gifts. You each understand the world differently, live with a different calling, and nurture a unique spiritual perspective.
Hope to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. In its brief course lie all the verities and realities of your existence, the bliss of growth, the glory of action, splendor of beauty. For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow is my vision. But today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day. We reach the divine through someone, and by dividing our joy with this one, we double it, and come in touch with the universal. The sky is never so blue, the birds never sing so blithely, our acquaintances are never so gracious as when we are filled with love for someone.
I can follow that.
Love is a beautiful thing, and it is what brings us all here to celebrate these two wonderful people joining as one. Or seven. Night. You have filled our lives with joy, love, and especially laughter. I am so happy you are going to be my stepfather. Whenever I'm sad or feeling down, you always know the right thing to say to pick my spirit up and get me to have a big laugh. And whenever I ask for advice, you always seem to say the perfect thing that I need to hear. You have made a tremendous difference for me, Noah, and my mom. And for my mother, whoopsies. I said that wrong. For me and Noah. And for my mother, well, this should explain some of it. Whenever I see a specific smile on her face and a little giggle, I know she had just gotten a note from you. If Mom gets mad at me, all I have to say is the magic word, Mike. Then she laughs, and she's not quite so angry anymore. You've brought my mom so much joy. I've never seen her so happy. So that means you must be someone very special. Aiden, Jason, and Nolan, I just want to tell you guys how happy I am to be your stepsister. You are three very special boys. Thank you so much for all the fun times we've had together, and I'm so excited for more. Mom, you have always been a wonderful, loving person, always smiling, happy, and a joy to be around. But since Mike has come into your life, I have shared more laughs with you. You smile even more than you used to, which is kind of like a lot. And are even more of a wonderful person to be around. And I am so excited about more joy and laughter that we will all share together as one family. So let's raise a glass to Dorine and Mike.
How about, let's give Molly another round of applause. You know, Molly, it takes a lot to keep Italians quiet. Most people fear such a grueling task, so great job, seriously. Now let's see how long I can keep you guys quiet. Speaking of fear, this past week I was getting really scared and nervous to give this toast. I was so nervous until Wednesday when I had to give a presentation in my French class in French. There was one small problem. I don't speak French. But after that horror, it makes this look like nothing. The nerves I have now for this toast are so insignificant compared to the ones I just had for that presentation. I feel like I can talk to stadiums now. And just as long as it's not in French. Also, I am young and you are my family now, so if I screw up, it's supposed to be cute, right? But enough about me. Let's get to the lovely bride and the handsome groom, or as I like to call them, the perfect combo. I call that behind your back, so you know. These guys are so perfect. But in order to understand how perfect these two are, we have to put a few things into perspective. When I first met Dorine, which was the night before I went out New Year's Eve, to be honest, my opinion of her wasn't different. I didn't know what to think of her. I thought she was pretty, and in my head I thought, you go, Daddy-o. I didn't know it was going to be that far. Keep in mind, I met her New Year's Eve, so the next day when my father asked me, what'd you think about Dorine? It took me a minute to remember who Dorine was. But when I met her, she was very nice and personable, but I had absolutely no idea that this relationship would result in me standing here today and giving a toast on their wedding day. As time passed, Dorine became much more involved in my life and easily became part of the family. She gave us comfort, help, love, support, and treated my brothers and I like we've always been one of her own. Dorine, most importantly, you make my father happy and provide him with love and care that only a soulmate can give. And Dad, you've been like a father to me. Told you that was going to be funny. Okay. You have also shown me that love is possible for all, including the bald. Hopefully you all haven't noticed, but I am currently experiencing early stages of baldness. However, seeing that my grandfather, my uncle, and now my father have found love, I am now more confident that baldness is inevitable and that love is both rare and hard to find. But my dad has found it, so Dad, even though I am young, I will still provide you with some words of wisdom concerning love, which are to cherish every minute of it, because you have found something so unique and life-fulfilling that every soul should aspire to. My dad marrying Dorine has also many perks, such as Uncle Dom. Thank you for showing me your Ferrari. I can't wait to drive it in the future. Since we're family, it's yours, it's mine. The most notable perk, besides Dom's Ferrari, would have to be Noah and Molly. Noah, Arkman, can you please stop reading books, okay? You're making me look bad. I'm the one in college, so I'm supposed to be the scholarly one. I envy your brilliance. The fact that this young kid can debate both a college student and a doctor is truly amazing. I'm so happy to have you part of my family. I'm looking forward to more debates. Now, the notorious Molly. I hate to break it to you, but you aren't bad. You're actually wonderful. In truth, we call you bad because you're so darn good. You show my brothers and I so much love. You're definitely the daughter of your mother. The amount of care, comfort, and affection you provide to my family is indescribable. I have, unfortunately, found one flaw in you. You listen to Justin Bieber. Nobody's perfect, I guess. Now, when Molly found out about Mike's proposal, she responded in a very profound way that I believe summarizes this marriage. But let's compare reactions to when we found out about the proposal. When I found out, I said, finally. When Noah found out, he's like, wait, what? My brother said, when? My dad responded in about 6 months. My brother shouted back, that's too far away. And Molly, you know what Molly said? She said, we're getting married. And Molly, everyone, I couldn't agree more. I truly believe we are all getting married and becoming one family. So Dad, we have been through so many changes, and I know that this is the one change I look forward to. Salute.
Oxon Manor, also known as the Love Shack, the place where Mike and Dorine got married. Overlooking the Potomac.